Thank you for watching this video on Sales 360. This video is particularly concentrating on how to record contacts and use the follow-up system to push forward to make sure you keep in contact with new inquiries. So it's all to do with two screens here. The key is this task screen, which is the main screen that a sales exec should be using. So what we should see here is the different types of follow-ups that a sales exec should be following up customers with. They're driven from generally either activity that he's doing or she's doing, or automated activity. So for example, an automated activity here will be if a new inquiry is created out, not by a sales exec. These ones have been imported in from maybe a website or from a manufacturer's website. The follow-ups are ones where a sales exec has contacted a customer and has said that he wanted to follow up at a certain time in the future, and then when it gets to that time they'll show there. There's other types of these ones, for example, are finance triggers. So if I do a finance proposal, as the finance proposal gets updated, they'll be there. There are also ones like an email inbox. That's really, the emails are reported on another video that I've done. But let's have a look at maybe one of these inquiries. So here's a new inquiry from Tom Trunksville, and let's just kind of mimic what would happen. So what would happen is I'll pick the inquiry up, and we can see in here the vehicle they're interested in, if there is one, and what activity there's been, and we can see kind of the history in here. Up here we can see all the different activity buttons we've got. Now if we want to send an email, we can send an email, and that would then trip back as a follow-up automatically if the customer replied. But generally there's two things that now can happen. The first one is if we maybe telephone the customer, we can record that we've telephoned the customer. So we can come into the inquiry, here, record telephone. We can record the details of the conversation. So discussed, I don't know, the MG5, seemed interested, may want to come in for a test drive. And we can see here. Now, one thing we can spot when we're recording contacts is that we can actually make a tick box list of what was happened through the inquiry at this stage. So if for example, we've had a product presentation, he's come in and looked at the car, we've appraised his part exchange, or maybe we made him a verbal offer for the pricing, or we've done some finance figures for him. We can see that, we can record that up. Now, if I just save here, it will just save this as a note that I've made a telephone call. If I want to follow it up, I can click the button there before I click save, and it'll then follow that up with the follow-up screen that says, why do I want to follow up? Now, we can create some standard ones in templates, maybe a standard 3-day follow-ups, just make it a bit easier and it'll work it out. Or we can actually just type it in ourselves and say when we want to follow that up. Is this me that's following it up? So it'll be default to me, but it might be I want somebody else to follow it up. We can put that in there. And what you'll see here is it's recorded in the history. This is the activity that's taken place, the telephone call. And then down here, we've got the actual 3-day follow-up, which is forward dated for 3 days in advance. And that's when it's going to appear onto that task screen in 3 days' time. So it will disappear and it will come back onto the task screen later in 3 days' time. Similarly, if we just wanted to follow the customer up without actually doing a record consult. So maybe we sent him an email, for example, and we think, you know what, I'll check in a day's time that he's actually read the email and come up with it. I can just put an email follow-up in here and say, check he got the email, put it in for tomorrow, which is automatically, or I can pick a date off the calendar when I want to do it tomorrow, for example, and we can click save, and that will save that away. And you'll see that appear in here, check they got the email, and that will come up tomorrow. So hopefully that explains how we're driving contact forwards. It's the salesperson who's driving it forward himself, and you'll see that they'll be in here all the time. Thanks for watching.